So I just wanted to drop some info out here for little Kelly because we had a little chat last night. And I just wanted to pop this up real quick and let you know that I did a little digging into Indiana. And let's see, it was about a year ago. Things started changing a little bit. What ended up happening at one point 2 years ago, nobody could ship to Indiana. That was finished product, meaning e-liquids. They could not ship pre-market stuff, including flavorings, bases, things like that. And they couldn't ship hardware. Everything had to kind of be manufactured in Indiana, or they had to have an importation license. But I was digging around, and about a year ago, companies started obtaining licensure through the state, which means they paid the money um, to start bringing in um, vape stuff. So there are online retailers who have the money. I could tell you if you want to send me a message. Um, and so yeah, I just want to put it out there. I found actually quite a few people that shipped to Indiana. I didn't find one that didn't out of all the sources that I checked. And so I just kind of wanted to put that information out there in case there was any misunderstanding or issues from the chat we had last night. Um, don't have a lot more to add on that. Oh, Jesus, people are there. Hi, no one. Hi, Coffee Chat. Hi, Lori. Oh my gosh, I knew that would happen. I don't know why I didn't do a video. What's going on, you guys? I would be asleep right now if I wasn't working. Coffee Chat, did you go live today? Also, Lori, I can't believe how much you let me talk last night. It was ridiculous. I did. I woke up 20 minutes late. Is that sad or what? When I said OJ, OJ Simpson. Did I say Ojibus? Did I use the J word? Oh, last night it was so silly. We were super tired, hanging out, typing. I mean, talking. See, I'm still tired. Oh, cool. Son's home for spring break for coffee chat. Whiskey gypsy. I'm at work. Happy Monday. You won't be listening long because I just popped on because I gave Lil Kelly some misinformation last night. I remember a big stink being created for Indiana Vapors, and Lil Kelly is looking to switch because for health stuff. So, um, yeah. So just to update no one, because no one checked in with me before. I think I'm gonna set up like a little regular chat session, like Q&A thing. I'm gonna get a camera on order so I can kind of show some gear and that sort of thing since we can't go live from our phones and it's super hard for me to do it on a MacBook. First of all, it's my work computer, and second of all, I can't do a top-down view with that, but I could switch back and forth with a regular like webcam. Whiskey Gypsy working hard. But I want to go through some stuff. No one, I believe, is in the UK, and um, I believe you're in the UK, right? No one. Okay, cool. Right on. Um, but are you in the UK? No one. Oh my God, coffee chat. Pink came in here. All right, so no one. I talked to, oh my God, I talked to the godfather of DIY e-liquid, okay? And asked specifically for you to find out how to get some quality nicotine for the short fills over in the UK, because what I understand is that everything that you buy under the is it PTMA? Uh, I don't know, some trans whatever post. I can't think of it. See, I'm super tired. But from what I understand, like if you buy something in the Netherlands or if you buy something in England, those two particular islands are pretty heavily affected. It might even be South Africa at this point. If you buy something, you can't buy a finished product. So what you get is you get a bottle of flavoring, and then you have to dump the nicotine that the store gives you, quote unquote, free into the bottle, but they're using really subpar nicotine. So it basically removes it, it mutes the flavor and makes the liquid taste like crud, and you're still paying a premium for it. So, yeah, I want to get you some information. I got someone working on it, no one. I'm confused, but there are a lot of people in that community that are in the UK. So, in a couple days, I'll have some info. And what you might end up doing is just buying a little bottle of your own quality, and then you can pick up your flavorings at the shop and use your own nicotine and tell them no thanks on that. Oh, you were in here coffee chat. Oh, that's right. She did make you a mod. That's cute. A calm day. Oh my gosh. I've, yeah, not for me. I woke up super late and it's baseball season. And so everybody and their dog is buying tickets to go see the Cubs today, which is super fun. Chicago people are quite interesting people. So if you're using Nick salts, that's another issue that I don't know if anybody cares about this information, but nicotine salts also they also kind of, yeah, it's special. You have to have extra flavoring for nicotine salts. So if they're selling you something that was made for freebase e-liquid or freebase nicotine and you're putting nicotine salts in it, everybody's going to catch up at one point. We're all going to get this figured out so that everybody has a similar experience. I know it. I know it in my heart. So my boss just dumped a project on me. That's awesome. 7:46 p.m. there. Can I have more notifications pop up all at once? Hello? Sorry. I love clearing out all notifications. So it's 7:46 p.m. there for no one. It's confusing because there's so many that and that's good and bad. There's just so many options. Um, so that's actually kind of a good thing, right? That there are so many options, but it can get daunting. But yeah, I'll figure something out. Yeah, I work from home. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. But I gave some misinformation to Lil Kelly, and I was like, now I feel bad because I was like, no, you can't buy anything in Indiana unless it was made in Indiana. And then I was like, wait a minute, you can, but I was so tired last night I couldn't figure it out. And there's like 6 people working right now, so everybody will take their piece of the pie. I'm gonna assign it out, the project. What are you guys doing with your day today? Well, the fact that there are loads of options can get confusing because then you're also a little bit at the mercy of somebody who may be making a profit off you. And I'm not saying anything necessarily negative about that because I think for the most part, um, people are good. And they're usually people are will open a shop, a brick and mortar vape shop because they want to help other people quit smoking or, fix their gear and that sort of thing. So there's usually a passion behind it, but in the last couple years there have been quite a few money grabs. So it's kind of a crapshoot, and you just have to roll the dice and hope you don't get crapped on. How's that for quality content? Envelope stuff. That's real. That's a thing. I didn't know the envelope thing was a real thing. I always thought that was just a scam coffee chat. Oh, food sounds good right now, Whiskey Gypsy. Food sounds good. Whiskey Gypsy has a video up. You guys need to go check it out. It's so cute. She's doing random acts of kindness. Relaxing and putting a video together. Cool. Oh, keep doing your videos, Coffee Chat. Keep doing it. Did you get to your Did you get to your 1,000 subs yet? Because we gotta get a couple people to 1,000 subs. Is my purple typing bothering you guys? I'm buying tickets. Um, yeah, they used to advertise these jobs where you could like stuff envelopes or something and get paid money. I don't know. I always thought it was like a scam, and I haven't seen those in forever because like who mails anything anymore, right? Isn't everything electronic? You just see how people flip out when they figure out they got to get their tickets FedEx. They flip out and it's FedEx. Can you tell us about the envelope job? Envelope job? I feel like muting my creepy typing with my mechanical keyboard. Astros. Didn't the Astros win the World Series one year? I think they did, right? Like 3 or 2 years ago. I was working here. Okay, let's see. What's the chat saying? You put flyers. Oh, drives you nuts. Sorry, whiskey. I know. A lot. I wonder how I heard that people were getting to 1,000 really quick, like suspiciously. But then all of a sudden they'd go back down to 500. But I just heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. Allegedly, conspiratorially. So it's quite possible people are buying subscribers. But if you go to the PewDiePie T Series Social Blade channel, it's pretty funny. Um, it actually shows in real time the subscriber count. It also shows in real time how quickly they're removing bots. Joking, whatever. She's joking. So Whiskey Gypsy was joking about my annoying ass typing. Dude, I listened to us chatting or me talking last night, Lori, and that was not pretty. It was not pretty. 20, $25 to a company, and they send you flyers and envelopes. So you stuff all these. How many envelopes do you get for $20 to $25, and then what do they pay you to do it? What's up, James Capozzi? How you doing? You can buy subs. I guess you can buy subs, yeah, but if you go to the Social Blade channel for PewDiePie versus T Series, you can also see in real time how quickly a large channel gets gets cleaned. No one can buy you, no one. You're priceless. Yeah, I think it's kind of rude. Like, I don't know. I mean, talking in other people's chats, that's fine. But you can't like go into somebody's chat and be like, "Hey, guess what? I have a bullshit channel. Come watch it. It's freaking awesome. We just like talk nonsense." Because that's what I'm doing right now until I can. The hell? Yes, food and a nap sounds fantastic right about now, but I can't eat and then just go to sleep. because that like completely jacks up your metabolism. And Kaposi is is that hard to pronounce for people? I wouldn't think it would be. I wouldn't think Kaposi would be difficult. So what do they pay you though? Coffee chat? What do you, well, I mean, I'm not trying to get personal here, but like what kind of bags are you pulling in? Just kidding. What, I just wonder what they pay because I used to see those and I'd be like, "Huh?" But I also I had some scammers that were hilarious, and they would reach out to you like if you had your information online, like your resume online, they'll reach out to you and they'll offer you some job making like $40 an hour um, to do. It doesn't even make sense what they want you to do. It's all jumbled up. It's kind of a remote personal assistant. It's kind of social media. It's kind of like a lot of stuff. It doesn't make sense. And then they offer you $40 an hour and you do your whole interview on a Google Hangout chat. You didn't even do a web meeting. And then and then they tell you they're going to buy you some equipment and blah 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 blah. And then they mail you out the fakest looking check you've ever seen in your life for like 4 grand. And then they tell you do not go in the bank to cash this. Either take a photo with your mobile device or deposit it in the ATM. And then go online to this website and buy your equipment. Well, so what you do is you deposit a fake check in your account if you fall for it. And then you go to their website and you buy bogus equipment that never shows up and you get burnt for like $4,000 and it's terrible. Yes, no one, you should subscribe to Coffee Chat. She hangs out, drinks coffee. She actually cares about how other people feel. Shortens the O. Hmm. As tired as I am, I could figure it out. So interesting. It's always interesting when people have like a name on here because most people just use a fake name, like a screen name or a tag or whatever. Lil Kelly is on the East Coast, and so no, she is not. I'm stupid. She's in the Midwest. Duh. She said it was state of Indiana. So I wanted to post something to just be like, don't listen to what I said last night. I was totally wrong. I wasn't totally wrong, but things have changed. And hopefully in a couple days I'll have some info for no one. And then I don't know. If anybody's going to be around tonight, I wonder if anybody's going to do any lives tonight. Like maybe hangouts. Yeah, coffee chat is the bomb.com. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. Where's Lori? Did Lori pass out on me? Yeah, so we're gonna get some information about people buying subs. We're not gonna get any information. But if you see people's sub count drop like one day real quick or intermittently over time, like 500 at a time is the number, the magic number I hear on smaller channels. So Lori is going to mix e-liquid. She's going to be a little Heisenberg over there. She's going to be a Heisenberg. She's going to be like mixing it up. There's this dude at my work that I swear he's on my jock, man. Every time I go to do something, he grabs it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we know what Whiskey Gypsy's doing today. She's going to go for a walk. She's going to have some food and she's going to kick it. Coffee Chat has her baby home for spring break, so she has no access to her laptop. No one is, it's nighttime there, so she's probably going to go to bed at some point. Unlike sickos like me who stay up way too late. I hear you, Lori. My brain's still asleep too. I came into over 1,000 emails and I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. How far are you from 1K, Coffee Chat? I don't want to put you on the spot. You don't have to say it. But I know that the girls were promoting people, Stephanie, and when I say the girls, I mean like Stephanie Brown. They were promoting other channels. They're like, hey, if you have a channel, let's talk about it and get people. I think once you hit 1,000, though, you're doing something right to the point where you'll just keep gaining because you'll be in that algorithm and start getting presented to people. I just basically want to do a couple of live mixes and do Q&A stuff if I can. So I don't know about the 1,000 thing. I'll probably just do OBS. It would be cool if I could live stream from my phone though, but yeah. When did you start doing videos, Coffee Chat? Not too long ago, right? You need 100 to get a URL. What kind of bullshit is that? You don't have you don't have a URL? What does that mean? Oh my God. I Googled, I'm looking for this cartoon. It's a little depiction of like nighttime guy. He's all happy and awake at his computer, and then daytime guy is like slumped over at his work desk. And a freaking picture of Chris Watts came up. Creepy. Why? Oh my God. That's disturbing. Um, so I can't go live from my desktop. I have to use Streamlabs OBS. I cannot go live from my desktop. I can't. It's something with the encoder. Yeah. No, no kidding, right? No one. That's the perfect face for that situation. But is that I've been meaning to look it up if it's even true the reason why YouTube changed the rules to coincide with Facebook Live. Um, but I mean, once you start trying to get a couple subs, it puts it into perspective how difficult it can be. Um, though, I'm not doing any like substantial content, but if I was actually creating content, then I'd be pissed right now. Yeah, a month. A month is like a drop in the bucket, right? Plus, you got to put the right tags in there. Coffee chat. You got to put like Dr. Phil and Chris Watts and have one now. Put your name in the search. It wasn't coming up. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It doesn't come up. It does not come up with just the name. Hmm. You're using tags in your videos, though. Yeah, and I think once you hit that 1,000 mark, you'll just keep going because you're consistent. And now you're doing content, you have a story, you're telling your story, and you know, you got stuff. Gosh, like the one of the YouTubers that I kind of do some business with, not on YouTube, outside of YouTube, um, they have something like 94,000 subscribers, which he seems like it to have a lot more than that. Over 2 years, he's got 94,000 subscribers. He has a huge business too. And he's very consistent. He also has like 7 other people that contribute content to his channel. And on a live stream, legit, there's less than 300 people. So the drama drum really does sell for sure. But we don't have, um, there is drama in the vaping community, though, I have to say. There is. There's drama everywhere. There's drama in the candle review community, right, Lori? Not that she knows about candle reviews, but she'll get the reference. In the Beanie Baby community, if you collect Beanie Babies, there's drama. There's drama in the makeup community. There's like manufactured drama in the true crime community. Although some of it, I don't know, is it manufactured really? I think some people are just dingles. Hmm. Wow. I just got a really nasty email. Oh my God, my boss needs to see that. Well, it's a headache too, and like, um, I've, I gotta say that I don't feel personally affected by it unless I see someone else getting hurt. Then I feel like bad for them. Um, I start feeling bad for other people. And then at the end of the night, what do? You turn off your computer, and anyone around you or anyone you might have in your life to talk to doesn't give two shits about it because they're like, these are people online you're never going to meet. Like, why do you feel bad for them? And it's like, well, maybe because I have a heart, you cold bastard. Just kidding. I'm joking. Um, yeah, that's true. Yes, drama in the Beanie Baby community exists. It's a real thing. It is a real thing. They argue about who had the Beanie Baby first, what city, area it was released in, if it's real or not. There are huge arguments about that. Man, every time I go to do something, this guy does it, so I guess I'm done. Oh, it's just business related. It was just gnarly. It's not personal, it's work related. You know how people get. People get surly and weird. People get very, very strange about money. Well, um, I'm gonna try to. Oh, the thing about that is, you got silenced, so that always hurts. Like if somebody says something and then they silence you, because what in the world are you going to do except for make a channel and go on your channel and be like, hey, guess what? You can't silence me. 5:15. That's all you can do. And it's like fighting fire with fire sucks, but there's nothing else you can do. And you don't want to be mean, but I mean, you want to be mean, but you wouldn't ever because you're just not mean. I feel like I'm super boring right now. Hang on 1 second. I'm almost off work too, which is killer because I'm gonna go out and do things, stuff and things. I don't know how I'm gonna go out though. It's pretty crazy. I'm running on fumes, man. So let's see what you guys are chatting about. Yeah. So, I mean, but that's the thing is that you are allowed to have an opinion. I mean, if I would, let's say this, let's say that 300 people came in here to like look at Indiana Reddit and they were going at me and they're having going at me, I would probably have to and I'm on camera and I'm, trying to pull in money and stuff. Um, but then there's also this whole concept of like making a mistake and admitting to it, or making a mistake and just pretending like it never happened. And that sucks. That part sucks. Like, just, you know. But then again, some people don't see their mistakes as mistakes when you might. We do, just because we do. And if I'm not making any sense, I'm sorry. I'm kind of zoning out. Um yeah, I doubt you're ever being an ass. I doubt you're ever being an ass. I think sometimes though, like, and I don't know, I feel like I'm making excuses for it. I think sometimes that the chat in general is like being an ass. And so then certain people don't have a lot of patience to go, oh, okay, well, that person was being janky, but this person is not. You know what I mean? Like, there was a guy in here talking to us last night, and his name legitimately is Troll. So I could have, if I had 300 people in the chat, read that and been like, oh, he says Troll in his name, ban. You know what I mean? But he wasn't really, he was kind of trolly, but in a funny way. And you see how many people make up Mobster gets in her lives, and she doesn't act all ridiculous. But she's also not on the defense about anything. All right, so are you guys all sub to Coffee Chat and Whiskey Gypsy? And did anybody catch Tori's live today? I want to know if anybody caught Tori live today. If not, if you didn't go watch Tori, I'm going to tell Robbie. Just kidding. Robbie doesn't listen to me. Yeah, I think that it used to be, this is just my opinion, my conspiracy. It used to be, and not very long ago, that you could have a rational conversation with people and even an argument, kind of two sides to every story type of argument with people. And they could come out of the situation with a difference of opinion. You could agree to disagree. Everybody was chill. I think we still have that in a small segment of the population, even on YouTube. But if somebody's already on the defense, you're never going to get there with them. You're just not. It's not happening. It's not happening. Ah, Tori. Tori is. I'm going to get it wrong. But if you go to Save Robbie's channel, he was asking for help getting his friend Tori subs. I don't remember what part of the world she's in, but she's traveling and doing lives, and so she wanted to get her subs up to 1K, and she was pretty close. So he was helping out the homie. And she's apparently an attorney and a comedian and very rich content. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that there are people that have been trolled really, really hard on here. And so they just say, screw you, my channel, my rules. I'm not opposed to that. Um, as long as you're not making it a personal attack on a person, like, then it doesn't really bother me. And then there's also the fact that you can just go other places. There's what, 3.8 million channels, or God, there's more than that. There's more than that. There's so many channels on YouTube you could watch. There's like cat cams, dog cams, bird cams, a Beanie Baby community, lots of gossip channels, movie reviews. There's tons of documentaries. I don't know why it held your comment, no one. That was weird. Us with brains. I don't feel like I have much of a brain right now, you guys. I'm sorry. But if you guys want to chat, that's all good. I have to fill tickets for people, and I really want to take a nap. I'm hoping that I can log off in a couple hours, but we got a lot of games going on, so it's super fun. Hang on. People are so strange. April the giraffe and her baby. I remember people were so like locked into when that baby was going to be born. Didn't it take forever? My friend tells me to go watch Blue Planet because it makes her fall asleep. It doesn't make me fall asleep though. All that ocean stuff, I want to watch it. I want to watch it. I can't fall asleep watching with that on. And my cat also gets super pissed off at the television when she sees any animals on it. It's bizarre. It's like there's a dog inside of a cat body. So NHL and NBA playoffs are getting ready to start. Western conferences, Stanley Cup. Anybody going to any baseball games or doing anything sporty? Bye, Lori. Have a good day. Go take a nap. Take a big fat nap for the ones of us who cannot. A month old? Oh, this is a new giraffe then. The one I was hearing about was a while ago. There was a giraffe trying to give birth. Like, bad. Real bad. All right. Thanks, Lori. See you later. Nothing. Lori went to go take a nap. Hang on one sec. Man, someone else just grabbed the other thing I was going to work on. Okay, so you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of a giraffe that had a baby in longer ago than last year, like 3 years ago. Yeah, like 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Let's see if this updates in real time. So, no, this is not anything nefarious. This is e-liquid company. They only do flavorings. There's a company called Black something. What am I looking for? Nicotine. 48. Aren't URLs in the uk.co.uk? Okay, there you go. Yes. 19 is the legal age, huh? Why is this in euros? Oh, because it's in France. Hmm. Interesting. I've heard of this company and I don't know why. Nick Select is a really good, that's what you want. No one. You want Nick Select. Delosi is great, but they do flavorings. Oh, wait a minute. Delosi does nicotine? What? That is a great company, but that is a great company. Yeah, Pure is good. Oh, that's US. But Nick Select is what you want. Interesting. At least I find it interesting. It's probably not, right? Has it? So you can. Oh, hi, Christy. How are you doing? You can join the military at 17 and go abroad or go into service at 18, but you have to be 21 to buy tobacco. Interesting. They did that coffee chat so that they could classify vaping as a tobacco product and then say, well, we're doing this to protect the kids. And anybody who's not 21 is a kid. But you can be 18 and go die in a pointless war. How's that? You know what? I'm okay with age restrictions on things. I'm fine with it if it shuts them up about the kid thing. But I mean, really, then let's just like be fair and say you don't have to lose your life, you know, in a pointless war until you're 21. Let's just be fair. Energy drinks. Oh my God. Well, I think, jeez. Anything they can tax, man, they're going to put some crazy restrictions on. Yeah, you're allowed to go die, lose a limb, be traumatized forever, kill innocent people overseas because we're the police of the world, but you're not allowed to buy tobacco. Like, you're not mature enough for that. Pretty sick. Yeah, let's make it fair. 21 to drink, 21 to smoke, 21 before you have to go give up your life for people who really couldn't care less. Not to sound crass about it, but let's just face the fact that most of us have in our family are or know somebody who was or has a very good potential of being injured or damaged in some way because of, um, serving in some war that's totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. Now, if they're just here defending our territory, in my opinion, that's legitimate. But at the same time, if they're risking their lives to do so, or be, because I think you have to be 20 and a half to go into boot camp for the police department so that you'd train for 6 months and then you'd be 21 by the time you hit the force. Yeah, it makes no sense, you guys. It makes no sense. It's not right. It just shouldn't even be an issue. Um, wow, this guy totally missed the point of this order. I'm the lead. I'm not even gonna correct him. You know what's always awesome to me? When people ask me about something that happened like 3 weeks ago. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything about it. This is past. So I want to hear if anybody's gonna like do anything. If anybody's going live tonight. If anybody is going to see any good movies. Anybody bought anything new recently that they got a deal on or they spent too much money on, but they don't regret it. I wonder when Pink's next game night is. That's cool. She does that. Her and her daughter last night were so cute. Picking up your kids and heading home. So I'm working, but I am home, and I could walk like 30 steps and go lay in my bed right now, and that would make me very happy. Any recommendations on Netflix? That's a good question. So I was talking with my friend about um I guess they put that what is it called? The Assassination of Gianni Versace. I guess they threw that on Netflix. And she hadn't seen it yet. but I heard there's like a good set of documentaries on Netflix right now. I tried watching some series on Netflix and I was just not. I have to do a work thing. What does this lady want? You guys ever have those days where you're just like half alive? And then you also feel half like not alive? Delivery speed. Internal read list. I have this. What the hell is going on here? Oh my gosh, has anybody ever seen Dream Theater live? I just got some tickets for Dream Theater. Um, you know what's even kind of I haven't tried the Nord. I haven't tried the Nord. But I did pick up this UL Caliburn and I love it so much. And it's closed. I mean, it's open, but it's the size of a jewel. All right, I'm lost. The Act on Netflix is good, but it's on Hulu. The Act. Where do you order what stuff from, Christy? Netflix? I know you're not asking that. What are you asking? I'm sorry, I'm half asleep. Yeah, you know what sucked was like I canceled my Hulu. I canceled it. But I think I'm gonna reinstate my Hulu and then share a Netflix because I can share a Netflix with somebody. Or maybe I'll share a Hulu. I don't know. Oh, well, so it kind of depends. Are you trying to quit smoking, Christy? Are you already vaping? Vape and stuff and things. That's what I read. I read vape and stuff and things, but that's not at all what you wrote. So, yes, you are trying to quit smoking, or yes, you are already vaping. Yeah, T-Mobile. Yes, what, Christy? Which one? I personally think Verizon should give me Netflix or whatever for free. It's so damn expensive. T-Mobile's way cheaper. Do you have T-Mobile in the UK? Okay. So, Christy Andrews, yes, you're trying to quit smoking, and yes, you are already vaping, correct? I'm going to let her answer because I know I'm delayed. Yes. Okay. So let's just assume. So don't buy any stuff on eBay, please God. Oh, oh! Thank you, Coffee Chat. She has a drag, and the button fell off. Ah, yes, thank you. I am a major space cadet. So, does this update for you guys? Like, do you see the website that I'm opening? You do. So, right now you should have something that says Dash Vapes. Um, let's see. You can pick up cheaper devices here. So they're always going to be like $5 to $10 less on Vape Wild than you're going to find them on some of the other big sites. And they have a live chat, so you can ask them questions if you want to. They have really, really good customer service. But they sell mods. So let's say you wanted to get a new box to replace your Vapo. You could do that. Um, this looks confusing, but I promise it's not. I would. So if you wanted to pick up a another Voop, you could do that here. They don't have the biggest selection. Oh my God, they're still selling this thing. Okay. They don't have the biggest selection, but they do have like the best prices. So if you knew what you were looking for, you could come here and grab something. Um, and then there's also, I'm going to check the chat. It's not on your screen. Oh, okay. It's probably me. So you can pick up some, I'll just give you guys links again. I did this the other day, but I think Christy had to go for a minute and didn't. So you can find a pretty small selection there, but your prices are going to be better if you find something there that you think you want. And then there's this site is primarily where I shop, Vapor DNA. And let's see, let's look. Shop. Lori picked up this sub-ohm tank, and yeah, I kind of gave her. I told her what my favorite setup was, and she just went and bought it. Can you believe it? This site has a way bigger selection. Um, the prices are going to be $5 to $10 more, but your selection is a lot bigger. Um, and this is Vapor DNA. And they usually give you a 10% discount if you purchase within 10 minutes of going to the site. But don't worry. Um, I do not know if they deliver to the United Kingdom. I don't. Yes, I will. I will, Christy. I was nice on this chat. I wasn't too crazy. I wasn't too crazy. So I'll leave it up. Come back and get some links. I actually came here for um I said the person's name at the beginning. I think it's Kelly because I gave some bad information last night and I wanted to correct it because I think I probably freaked her out thinking you can't get anything in Indiana. But there was a time when everybody in Indiana had to start mixing their own e-liquid for at least 6 months, I remember. How long should you be using a mouth to lung vape? As long as you want. As long as you want. As long as you want. If you like that style of vaping, don't let anybody tell you you should be using a direct inhale device. If you like it, keep using it. Yeah. As long as it helps you not want to smoke. If you feel like you're missing out on the clouds and you want direct and you want to go off and use something that doesn't use nicotine salts, then feel free. But don't ever feel pressure to switch what you're using if it's working for you, no matter what anybody tells you. And the reason why I say that is because there is legitimately drama in and judgment in that community about, oh, well, you do this and you use that, and that's not as good as this, and that's a whole bunch of shit because the whole point is to reduce harm, right? So why would you ever say that somebody should do this or that? They should like this or they should like that. I don't think so. That as long as you need it or as long as you prefer it. There's some like big old timers in the vape game and they only use mouth to lung. And I'm telling you, these guys have been around at least 15 years. They've been like running things. So it's their preference. They just never wanted to switch over. I don't know, Christy. We were talking about a whole bunch of junk last night. Uh, yeah, yeah. People do argue about like, oh, I blow bigger clouds than you, but that's usually kids or dummies. I mean, that's just stupid. It's super dumb. It's super dumb. If two friends want to go stand up against a wall with a marker and be like, let's see which tank makes the biggest clouds, cool. But if two people are having an argument over that, I mean, how stupid is that? That's even dumber than arguing over fake spa packages. What? I don't know what I was talking about last night. If you still have cravings for cigarettes, um, are you ever around people who are smoking, or do you know what is giving you that craving? Sometimes people will get it from like alcohol or being around other people who are smoking, or what is this girl talking about right now? Someone's legit asking me the stupidest question ever. We didn't notify them. What? Sorry, I'm reading something somebody wrote to me, and it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Okay, somebody else grabbed it. I'm looking at this, and it doesn't exist, what she's asking me. Yeah, they're grown adult men that do this stupid stuff. And it upsets people who are um, actually in it for to help people kind of not feel so lost. They just need some help and they don't want to go spend $500 on some crap they're never going to use, you know? Because then when you're already trying to give up a habit and that costs a lot of money and you're spending a lot of money on something and you're trying to make changes and then somebody like downplays how valuable that is over something so trivial, it's like, come on, grow up. Grow up, man. Mind over matter. How long have you been vaping? No one. Also, what I did is I kept my cigarettes around. I kept them around. And I kept them around until I felt like I was done. And then one day, I was just done. It took a while though. It took a while to get out of the mindset. Yeah. Well, I was talking with somebody yesterday and they were talking about how they went through like basically a traumatic event. And it's one of those things where, like, that's your buddy. It's been your buddy for however long, right? So when something traumatic happens, you kind of want to go back to your buddy, or when you feel, okay, talk to you later, coffee chat. You have a nice day too. Yeah, we'll check out. We'll see if anybody goes live. If not, we'll have a BS session. 3 weeks ago and they tasted horrible. So you're in the middle, no one. You're in the middle. That's awesome. 2 months. So did you kind of quit? Okay, so 2 weeks without. Okay. Okay, you're in the middle. So you know what? You probably have like a good 2 or 3 weeks to go and you won't even care. You won't even care. Just make sure you're getting enough nicotine to keep you from caring because you're not only addicted to the nicotine, you're also addicted to all the chemicals that are in cigarettes. And I don't know UK wise everything that's in them. I know what American manufactured products are like. Um, so your body is making an adjustment. So think of it like a little kid learning to eat. The spoon doesn't quite go all the way to their mouth every time, but eventually every time the spoon just hits their mouth exactly right. Oh, you guys, I should probably work, which I am working, but my brain is not wanting to, and it's not helping. I feel lazy right now because I'm tired and I want to be chatty. So I will go right now and then I'll leave this up for the links and also my misinformation about Indiana, which I apologize for profusely. And then I'll see who's on later and we'll all get together and talk. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I hope you get some sleep, no one. But if not, I hope I find you in a juicy live later. And yeah, we'll talk more. Yeah, you're almost ready to cross the finish line, no one. Hang in there, all right? Yeah, I'll get a better setup where I can have a camera and uh do the maybe we'll do some mixing or something and just see if people want to see gear and talk about that sort of stuff. But yeah, we'll do it. I hope you guys have a good day. Be good. And if you can't be good, then at least have fun. And thanks for coming by. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't spend too much money out there online. Okay. Bye. Have a good day.